Well, they say in MMA one of the hardest things to do is lose your title and get it back. I would also say becoming a #1 contender, not getting the job done, and getting back to a title fight, that's exactly what this young man was able to do.
It's as difficult, John. It's tough because when you get there and you don't get the job done, you become dejected. Like, my goodness, how hard will it be to get another run going? But it's in the truly special ones where they do it. And when they do it, the confidence that they build along the way is second to none. This guy believes that he's going to be a champion tonight because he understands this may be the last chance.
And it's not as though he wasn't ready for that first fight for the title, but he just believes he is a totally different animal than he was back then. All right, so the road to UFC Golden Glory at 125 pounds goes through this man, and you gotta be on in every facet of the game if you're gonna dethrone the champion.
Or even give him a challenge. I mean, we have seen him time and time again take fighters who look so good against everyone else and make them look very average. He is just a tremendous athlete. He's a great champion, and he's a guy that with the confidence of that belt feels like he will never get beat.
And for the first time this week, he started talking about guys like you, simultaneous double champions, potentially wants to move up and challenge for a second belt, must defend this one first. Let's see how it goes. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tatsuro Taira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Joshua the Fearless
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, we're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, you get to take it.
Oh, look at this out of nowhere. It's flashy but effective. Imanari roll into a potential heel hook. This could get interesting. Oh, lands a nice straight.
He's got some hands, man. Great job getting to the position and landing the tape.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Nice positional control here. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back.
Big ground and pound. Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable. past the half guard, and look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in.
Look at that, it's tight.
Oh, it looked like we might get a stoppage there, but instead he is out and right back to his feet. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Right hook to the head, blocked. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Those last 5 minutes. Are you kidding me?
He's beating you on the ground. He's not hurting you too bad, but we can't allow it to happen. We've got to get back up to our feet. The guard is awesome.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready. Ready.
Second round underway.
Big punches. Nice looping punch.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Try to establish that jab.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Throws the teep. Back to his feet. Takedown defense is there.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't...
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Gets back to his feet. All right, you see his high-level footwork here, maybe trying to set up that hook shot again, potentially.
You could tell, John, he's setting a trap. He's trying to walk his opponent back into his hook side, his big power side. So he'll keep baiting out little punches with no intent to land, just to get his opponent where he needs him to be to land that kill shot. Oh, nice. That knee hurt him.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Circling towards the left.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
And they separate. Under a minute to go, round two. Oh, straight punch. It's there again. Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Oh, my gosh. Perfect execution on the Imanari roll. Right into a heel hook now. Let's see if he can submit his opponent. Absolutely incredible. Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab.
Big shot to the head.
right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Just misses with the left hook.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Making all these shots count. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir. Oh, and he's attacking choke now. That is tight.
Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
Oh, he got to the spot.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
1 minute now to go in the third. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom. Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, it's time for that second win now. I'm ready for that second win. Let's turn it up now, okay? You gotta wake up out there. You gotta stay focused, stay alert, okay? You train way too.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. Might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now. It's light, and if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, flattens him out now. This could be the beginning of the end. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. What a strike from off of his back.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, real good submission attempt. Now that one looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
10 seconds remaining here in round 4. 20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Stop!
All right, this is it. One more round. You got one more round for me? This is the last round. It's not leaving to the judges, man. You gotta go out there and put them away. You got this one.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be it.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys can start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, side control. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Great work here from the bottom fighter. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. I don't want to steal Bruce Buffer's thunder because he doesn't like that, but and new UFC champion of the world you're looking at.
Yeah, he's the new champ. No matter how you want to look at it, he did enough to take the belt off the champion. He used his striking, his footwork, his beautiful movement in order to confuse the champion over the course of 5 rounds. He did enough. It's time to strap the belt around his waist.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new